towards turn number 2 and starts to get onto another lap. This is lap 9 of 28 here at the moment. We're just towards that 1/3 distance here in this race. We're on board with Jack Widders, 4th in the train going forward, and look at who's in front of them. That is, of course, Steve Janssen there in 4th position. He's only 1.4 seconds here away from Jason Bentz, who's run wide here at the cutting. Tom Freer gets the move done. Here looks Corey Shepherd to the outside here as they run through the left-hander. This is not what they want going on through. Shepherd slightly has to fall back into line here. This is going to concertina up the train as they go up through the mountain. Preston's got to be patient here. He's someone who loves to be aggressive, is Corey Preston, but he can't quite find the move just yet. Through the left of McPhillamy Park and now towards Brock Skyline.
So wide, trying to get this run onto Conrod Straight.
You're going to have to pump the brake. You're going to get through that corner pretty well as they make their way up through the Conrod Straight. Make that progress through the fastest corner in Australian sim racing. Over towards the chase corners, the left followed by the right. It says Mr. Antenna all nicely on the side there of one Mr. Corey Shepherd, and he'll be looking for a way down the inside then of Bentz, but he can't quite dial it up right now. He's got to try and have another look later. Look at this,
it's too wide, yeah.
Almost too deep there as they went on through, and that's Shepherd on the outside with Preston, almost contact there. They move on through, Preston falls back into line then, they go through turn 5, and look at this, down the inside at 6. Oh, they're close together, and they remain too wide as they go on through here, so that's going to be Widders trying to find a way through on one Mr. Jason Bentz. They've cost themselves 3 seconds already to Tom Freer in this 5-car scrap, and Jack Widders trying to be uber aggressive. Can't quite get it done just yet, but that Conrod is going to be so important for everyone here in this pack because they know that it's going to be all about who can get going. Widders had a poor mountain down the hill, and suddenly there is 0.4 of a second, and Widders may be looking backwards here.
Yeah, very good work by Shepherd and Preston. No one making contact as they go above the mountain, and they all together fly down Conrod Straight. Big drag. Everyone's trying to fight for position. They'll want to stay to the inside, but not too far. Not too far to the left that they're going to be too shallow for their exit speed. But
close, so close.
Very
that
close.
Was getting a poor run out to the forest elbow. Shepherd couldn't quite find a way around, so the waiting game comes in, and look at that from the back of the pack there. Andrew Dyson had just caught up to it, realised he was being held up, and well, it says bet smart on the side, please gamble responsibly, but that is the decision to come down onto the lane, followed in by Brad Newman. So at lap 11 of 28, the pit stop cycle has officially opened.
Yeah, very smart work by Corey Shepherd. Seeing like could risk an accident and could be held up, so yeah, the smart move is to get in now and try and get that overlap. Gets
Brian Borg in that pack, but this is Shepherd and Janssen still in position as they look to try and make their way through down the left and rights here of the mountain and trying to get that run to the forest elbow. Now pick up the run, a big wide line being taken there by Corey Shepherd. He's trying to put the power down on the exit here to attack Janssen and gets a good run because of it. Jack Widders is only 1.4 seconds down the road, so hard to the right-hand side they go. Shepherd now needs to get to the inside as quick as possible, but that will turn to the outside for the next corner. Janssen gets himself behind at this stage, has to slot back into line, hopes that the brakes are all fine and dandy. They're at the coldest point when they hit the brakes here, but that is comfortable, very comfortable for Corey Shepherd.
Corey Shepherd yet again doing another clean pass. He never seems to get a scratch on his car where there is quite a few battle-scarred bits.
So easy to do. Jack Widders, though, in the top 5, having to hold off Mr. Antenna himself. Corey Shepherd here as they go down the hill, through the left, through the right, trying to get close enough to make any opportunity a reality here for that top 5 finish. Tom Freer is 6 seconds down the road at this point in time, but what's crucial here is that Jack Widders has not been able to massively get away. The tyre line, it's equalised right now. Only a second and a half back is Steve Jansen, who could be coming back into this one here in the late stage with a good late race setup in terms of looking after the tyres. But you can see through the fastest corner in Australian sim racing, Mr. Antenna, Corey Shepherd, can't get close enough right now. He has to sit, he has to wait, he cannot find himself that move through just yet.
Yeah, and Corey Shepherd, knowing that those laps are ticking away, so yeah, just under 4 laps now to go. Yeah, very, very quickly running out of time, so he really needs to get under that wing and to get that overtaking done on the straights. That is his mind position race done. Corey Shepherd, Jack Witters.
Jack, how much are you pushing as he goes on through? And Corey Shepherd now has a golden goose before him if he wants to get this move done. Lines it up for the inside turn outside. Witters now has got to really defend this one, but he's going to let him have it. Heavy over the curb though there was Shepherd through the chase. That would have unsettled the car then on entry, and he runs wide because Witters has still got an angle here and uses the power around the outside to defend the place. All unlocked by that little clip of the curb at the fastest corner in Australian sim racing.
Yeah, great job by Witters. Not only power sliding through Forest Elbow, but keeping the throttle down and managing not to lose too much time. But yeah, getting back in front. See if you can hold that 5th position. He's only got now 4 laps left. So yeah, running out of time.
I'll give you one more on that. It's 5 laps to go. 24, 25, 26, 27, and the all-final lap, lap 28. Jack Witters has got a whole heap of things to do. Gap at the front now at 3 seconds. There you can see Shepherd not close enough, but all of that fighting and side by side that's on the back of this one. Oh, hello, my name's Steve Jansen.
Yes, Steve Jansen capitalising on that battle because, yeah, you could only a few laps ago he was back by over a second, so it looks like he has pulled that back to around half a second. And yeah, one wrong move between Jack Witters and Corey Shepherd, and yeah, Steve Jansen will be back in it.
Absolutely, and that's going to be key then for this race for the top 5. You got Witters there, and we're seeing this one from behind, just how brilliant that section of road can be, and look how close they are. You can see there's just a prancing horse, not quite a Ferrari prancing horse, but a horse of some kind, a thoroughbred, trying to chase down that Holden in front. So Jack Witters, a lot of work to do. Try and hold himself into position. That would be a Mustang in front, as clearly my eyes deceive me and I've gone probably blind of some kind. But at this point in time, Corey Shepherd wants that move, needs that move, and has everything he needs to do. In fact, it is a Holden, so I was right. We're looking at right now as they go on the brakes, up the hill, through the cutting, and now back onto the power again. Got to be careful about putting the power on too early out of the cutting. It's so easy just to loop the vehicle around. But these drivers who have done hundreds, if not hundreds of thousands of laps, virtual laps around this place, they'll know every nook and cranny.
Yeah, and as Jack Witters showing, like just coming almost within centimetres of that pit wall. Yeah, they come down through the S's now. But yeah, as you mentioned before, both Briggs and Freer and Tom Freer getting a very lonely drive there. Plenty of space around them, just chipping away. Here we see Jack Witters coming back down into Forest Elbow. Corey Shepherd holding a really tight line, so see, yeah, it does look like he's a little bit too far back now to make a move. So yeah, let's.
And if he finds a way through, it's going to be one of the places that we're going to be seeing that sort of Stewie Thunder again, Mr. Skarajev. But at this point in time, this is going to be interesting. One driver, but lap and a half to go. Corey Shepherd still behind one Mr. Jack Witters. Can he find what he needs to unlock this place?
Yeah, Corey Shepherd just holding off just holding off on Jack Witters. He has managed to maintain that gap, so might be waiting for a few more laps just to get that move done. But Jack Witters is quite aggressive when fighting back, so maybe he might be worried that Witters will try and take the position back.
Well, Jack Witters now doing enough, having to defend here on the brakes into the Forest's elbow. The white flag lap coming, the final lap of this event. But look at this run from Corey Shepherd. He thinks he's got the chance now. You can see he's tucked up underneath. Aerial perspective of this one then. Widders going through this section. Shepherd's going to angle to the left-hand side. That's going to give him the inside here at the chase. So the last lap starts for Jake Burton. But look at this. Jack Widders here trying to hold on to this one here. Shepherd down on the inside gets curbed. And Widders is taking that outside line. Better traction. Holds on to the place. But at least this lap, but the final lap will be a different prospect altogether, as they will have to fight almost 30 seconds off of the race lead at this point. Slightly slow to that final corner goes Winners. Maybe a look at one could come for Mr. Antenna in car number 11. That is Corey Shepherd trying to find that overtake, and he can't quite get there at this moment in time. So he waits again. This is the mountain straight. This is the one that leads to turn 2. A tougher place to get the move done than down the mountain, but almost as valuable as an opportunity. Has to look to the outside. It's already covered by Jack Widders, who had himself a car length as they went on into the right-hand corner. So now it becomes a waiting game between those drivers as they run themselves up towards the cutting. Turn 3, turn 4. We look behind from the rear spoiler as Holden versus Mustang goes on at the moment as they move on through the right. So that's all nice and calm for the moment. This is all about setup through this section, all about staying within a range, staying within a number, and Jack Widders has just got to be flawless here for this top 5 position that he's got right now on the final lap as he moves on through past the metal brake, now towards McPhillamy, and the final section going up the mountain, now down at Brock Skyline. This will be a big scrap between these two as they move on down. How good has Corey Shepherd been at setting up this overtake? He's had a couple of attempts where he's shown parts of his hand, and that slide through the dipper will not have helped proceedings there for him. He's got to be so committed through this right-hand bend position, but look to 5th because it's not quite close enough just yet for Corey Shepherd, and the gap's starting to extend here. So that's going to mean for those who are looking for that one going on, it's not quite happening just yet on the brakes. Jack Widders holds for a top 5.